Hi everybody, this is Mike, and today we're going to review the May position report, which really is another consecutive positive report that we have seen coming out of California. If we start with the monthly shipments for the month were up 15.5%. We'll start with the domestic market. The domestic market was up 19.5%, which brings the domestic market about 2.5% up year to date. So we are starting to see somewhat of a recovery there. In the export markets, you're seeing a little bit of the haves and have-nots. India did really well, up 68% in May. Middle East was up 136% in May. Then you go to Europe. Western Europe ended up being down about 16% for the month. Kind of a head scratcher. One argument is maybe they are buying more kind of local almond supply out of Spain. As this transition between the 23 and 24 crop does get very tight, it'll be interesting to see what happens in Western Europe. Year-to-date shipments are up about 5%. Like I said, the domestic market's up about 2.3%. Export markets are up about 6% for the year. Sales for the month of May were about $134 million. That's the second largest May sales that we've seen on record. And the May position report is really the first look that we have into the new crop sales. So there's about 173 million pounds that have been sold on the 24 crop at this point. Depending on what you think the crop size is, it's roughly 6% of the 2024 crop. And that is well ahead of the last 2 years of what we've seen on new crop commitments at this time. Maybe a little bit of an anecdote about the market. We've really seen a really good April shipment. We've seen a good May shipment. Expectations are for June to be strong as well. And there is a chance that this carryout could get very close to an even 400 million pounds. Original expectations varied quite a bit this year about what this carryout into 24 could be, as high as 650, as low as 500, and I think today everybody kind of is redoing their math that it's maybe 400 to 450 million pounds. That's what's not going to be shipped, but most that's probably going to be sold by the time we get into the new crop period. So what that's bringing light to in the market is the fact that people still need almonds, and really the quality of the crop that we saw in 23 is not allowing California to fill all the demand that we're seeing. So we will see a very tight transitionary period into the new crop, and I think that will mostly be on kernels. I think India taking 32 million pounds in the month of May may slow that down, may not the price increase on in-shell may not be as it is on some of these higher quality kernel items if they even exist in California. So I think generally we are optimistic. It's nice to finally be able to talk about almond prices heading in a positive direction, which is up. So as things continue to develop in this market, I will continue to keep you posted. Thank you. This has been Mike.